Hi everyone, this is Todd Hamilton, also known as the Wrestle Vessel. I have been a professional wrestling fan since the spring of 1992, when I was about 5 years old. I've been watching wrestling since '92, and for years I've collected different things such as wrestling figures, footage on VHS and DVD. And starting around 2012, I started getting to this autograph stuff. So I was collecting a lot of autographed 8x10s, magazines, cards, things like that. And I'm going over my collection through with you guys here. Fortunately, I started in 2012 because in the last year, a lot of people are ripping people off on COVID prices, and it's so out of control now. I couldn't even afford it if I started now. So it's a good thing I started collecting, about 9 years ago when prices were more fair. And we're just throughout these videos, we're going to go through some of my 8x10s and maybe some of my other memorabilia down the road. So hope you guys enjoy this, and like and subscribe and leave comments, or if you want to share things about your own experiences meeting wrestlers or your collections, please feel free to do so. Thank you. All right, welcome everybody to WRESTLEVESSEL's autograph and memorabilia collection show here. We'll do exclusively on both my channel, Burn County Legend, and also on Gaming Palooza with my pal, the Aftershock. As you guys have seen, I was previously doing these videos with the company Pro Wrestling Junkies. The guy Brad, he was very nice, a good guy, but unfortunately he just couldn't find the time, and then I know people were getting disappointed. So I decided I'm going to do the project all over again. I'll start with the Aftershock. I've added new ones in since then too, so I was going to have to go back anyway. And with him, I think we'll get this process done much faster, and within a few weeks, or maybe even a week, we'll get through the entire collection, so you guys don't have to worry about what I have or don't have. Okay. So first thing we're going to focus on is the autographed 8x10s. I keep them in these cool binders here. I get the nice Ultra Pro Platinum sleeves. And I'm just going to go through, the names I have and show you the pictures. And hopefully it comes out clear on your end. And, we'll do this in multiple parts. All right, so first we got here is, I put these in chronological order. So starting with the numbers, we got the 1, 2, 3 kid to kick it off, signed in silver. I apologize if there's a little glare, but that's like because the sun coming in the room, it just either comes out too dark or too light, but that's the 1, 2, 3 kid. All right, our next one, we got the stable 3 count. This was personalized to Matt, but it's signed by all the members. So you got Shannon, or first of all, you got Sugar Shane Helms, which was later Hurricane Helms. We got Evan Courageous in the middle, and then on the right, you got Shannon Moore. So all 3 guys signed this one, so that's a very cool photo of 3 count. Okay, all right, speaking of 3, we got 3-minute warning here. Rosie and Jamal, very cool WWE promo picture of Rosie and Jamal, 3-minute warning. We got from ECW, we got 911. You see that sign up right there in the corner, it says 911 with the circle, so 911 signed this one. He's also known as Big Al. We got Abdullah the Butcher, and he inscribed it on it 2016, which is when he signed this. A very cool picture of Abdullah the Butcher. All right, we got Abe Knuckleball Schwartz from WWF. He originally was the MVP, was the Brooklyn Brawler, Steve Lombardi, and then he became Abe Schwartz in the summer of '94. Very cool picture of him. All right, we got the Acolytes, signed by both Bradshaw and Farouk. A nice WWF promo picture. Here's another one of Acolytes, and they're playing their poker game. Farouk signed in yellow, and Bradshaw also in yellow. Very cool paint pen of Farouk and Bradshaw, the Acolytes. All right, we got Adam Bomb. Another very cool picture there of the WWF from like '95 or so. So cool Adam Bomb promo picture. All right, this one changed. On my old video, you saw a different Adrian Adonis. It was more of like the biker gimmick from like '84, '85. A little bit darker signature. I had to trade that one, though, to somebody to get some other cool memorabilia. So I had to give that one up, but I got a replacement one. So this is the adorable Adrian Adonis gimmick. Very rare autograph. I forget he died in, I think it was the 4th of July of 1988. So here he's with Jimmy Hart, only signed by adorable Adrian Adonis. So that's a new one you guys haven't seen yet. This one's personalized to a guy named Dan. It's signed by Adrian Street and Miss Linda. This came from the guy named Dan Gore, him and his brother Ray, big collectors in the wrestling autographs. So you see Adrian Street signed it right here, and Miss Linda signed it here on the bottom. Okay, so both double signature signed. All right, we got Ahmed Johnson, you know, big name in the WWF for many years, like 96, 97, 95. So Ahmed Johnson. All right, I got AJ Lee. She's pictured with Dolph Ziggler, only signed by AJ Lee though. She says AJ. She's apparently a tough graft to get these days. So we got AJ Styles. I actually gave Aftershock here, the guy filming this for me today. I sent him another one. He has a Ric Flair robe a couple years ago. Hopefully he still got that, but this is my AJ Styles I got. All right, we got a very cool one of Akeem, the African Dream, inscribed in 2016. So Akeem, the African Dream. All right, our next one is a combo. We got both Akeem and Slick. It says Akeem, the African Dream, WWF. And it's like all written over here. And then Slick signed it up on top over there. So a very cool combo of Akeem and Slick. This one's signed in blue by Al Perez. He was in the WWF briefly, also World Class, and even in the NWA WCW, Al Perez. All right, our next name on the list, we got Al Snow. Signed right here, Al Snow. And he signed it also as the Head, too. So Al Snow and Head. All right, another interesting combo. We got Al Snow with all his gimmicks. All right, he signed it here as Al Snow. He signed the Head. He signed Shinobi. Remember that one-time match he faced Shawn Michaels in like February '96 on Superstars? Here he is as Avatar against Skip. And there he is as Leaf Cassidy. So all those gimmicks on one thing. Very cool Al Snow piece. All right, we got Aldo Montoya, the Portuguese Man of War. Signed in all black right here. We got Alex the Pug Porto. It's another cool promo picture of Alex the Pug Porto. All right, this is a magazine page. It's signed by Das Wonder Kid, Alex Wright. So very cool picture. And then you see signed Alex Wright right there. Okay, our next one we have is Alexa Bliss. Signed up here in blue, Alexa Bliss. You know, she's in the Funhouse thing currently in WWE with forgot the guys with her. That's, you know, Alexa Bliss. All right, you got Alexandra York from also wrote Terry from the York Foundation. So that's Terry Runnels when she played York Foundation member Alexandra York. I'm not really familiar with this girl, so if I'm pronouncing wrong, I don't know if it's Allie or Lee. I'm assuming it's Allie though. So that's what this diva looks like. All right, we got Alundra Blaze. Nice sign in blue over there. This is both gimmicks. She signed right here is Alundra Blaze, and right here is Medusa. Cool picture with, you know, different stages of her life. There she is as Alundra Blaze with the women's title in the middle. Kind of playing both gimmicks, and the end ones, you know, she trashed the women's title. Actually, that's the end of her career. At the end, when she trashed, she had the 24/7 title. So, Alundra Blaze / Medusa. All right, this is a guy. He's more of a smaller name. He claims to be Greg Valentine's relative. He lives near me in New Jersey. He's Andrew Anderson. Very popular in the New Jersey indie scene. I don't think he was in the big times too long now. This is Angelina Love on a nice, cool TNA promo picture. This is Antonio of the Heartthrobs. And on this, he sent this to me in the mail. So on the back, he wrote a nice letter. I'll read it to you. It says, "To Todd, thank you for the request and being an amazing fan of pro wrestling. All the best to you, Antonio." All right, this one came from Armando Estrada. He wrote, "Rest in peace, Umaga." And then he wrote Armando Estrada 2015. He actually sent me 3 pictures. I kept 2 of the 3. This one says, "To TW, que pasa, amigo, Armando Estrada." All right, this is a cool one. It's signed by 3 members of the Armstrong family. So on the top here in black, we got Bob Armstrong, who's the father. We got Brad Armstrong, who died, I believe, you know, around 2014, 2015. It's been a while now. And then you got Scott Armstrong, who was later the WWE referee. He was one, like, kind of, I guess, the least as far as wrestling is concerned, but he did become a referee in WWE. So signed by Bob, Brad, and Scott. The Armstrong family. All right, this is a solo one of Arn Anderson. You see it signed in black on the middle by his forearm and chest. So Arn Anderson. This is an interesting combo one. This is Arn Anderson, and it's also signed by his opponent Scott Casey. So he's giving Scott Casey the Brainbuster. That's in the WWF Tag Team match from 1988, I believe, and signed right here by Scott Casey and right here by Arn Anderson. It's a very cool combo. All right, there's another tag team. This is Arn Anderson and Larry Sabisco. They teamed up in WCW like in late 91, early 92. They were called the Enforcers, but I just put alphabetical with Arn's name first. So it's Arn Anderson and Larry Sabisco. All right, this is the lovely Ashley Mazzaro. Very cool WWE promo picture from 2005. It says Love Ashley. This is the second one of Ashley. She's like laying on top of a counter or a car, and a little bit provocative. Signed in silver right here. It says Love Ashley. And I got a third one of Ashley. This one I got pretty recently. Actually, you guys did not see this in my original video. Doing a car wash. Okay. So those are pictures of Ashley Massaro. Okay. Next one we got A-Train. Signed right here in silver. A-Train. All right. I used to have a different avatar. I sold the one I had. It was like a pose in the ring. This is just a regular pose. So signed in blue. So this is the avatar one I have now. So that one's a guy named Greg Dennis. All right, this is Bad News Brown, signed up here in black marker. Very cool picture of Bad News Brown. Not many autographs of him are out there. All right, this is Bad Company. These guys would later play the New Orient Express in WWF. So signed by Pat Tatanka right here, and then Paul Diamond over here. So they were big time in the AWA, Bad Company. All right, we got Bam Bam Bigelow here, signed in silver, and then right above the head in like blue, I don't know if you see too well, but right there, Captain Lou Albano. So Captain Lou and Bam Bam Bigelow double signature. All right, here's another one of Bam Bam Bigelow. This is signed Bam Bam in blue. Very cool picture. This one is the Barbarian. So that's like the Powers of Pain era, or when he went solo shortly after. So signed in blue, Barbarian. This one is, it says Baron von Raschke, and he put in quotes the Claw. So he's giving an opponent the Claw. A very cool picture of Baron von Raschke. He also managed the Powers of Pain, actually. All right, this is the Barrio Brothers. So that's Fidel Sierra, who was also known as the Cuban Assassin. And the second guy's name was Ricky Santana. Yeah, Ricky Santana and Fidel Sierra, who was the Cuban Assassin. Okay, so both double signed. There's the Assassin. There's Ricky Santana. They were the Barrio Brothers, WCW. Here's a new one I got since we last did something. This is Barry Darso under the Mr. Hole-in-One Barry Darso again. So it says Mr. Hole-in-One Darso. So very cool WCW picture of Barry Darso. All right. Our next one is Mr. Pat on the Back himself, Barry Horowitz. There he's signed in silver. You see Barry Horowitz. All right, this is a combination. It's got Barry O, who died not too long ago, Barry Orton, Barry O, the uncle of Randy Orton, and the father of Randy Orton, Cowboy Bob Orton. So a good combo of the two brothers, Barry O and Bob Orton. All right, this is Barry Windham. There he is with the NWA, one of those world titles, I guess. So Barry Windham. This is the Stalker Barry Windham from 1996. So it says the Stalker. Very cool picture of Barry Windham. Here's a combination of Barry Windham and Tully Blanchard. So very good under, the Horsemen. So signed by those two. Very cool picture. JJ and R are also in the picture, but they did not sign it. Only Barry and Tully signed it. All right, these are the Basham brothers. So we got Danny here, Doug there, both signed, the Basham brothers. Here we have Bastion Booger, signed in black by his chest. Very cool picture of Bastion Booger. He passed away a number of years ago. Here we go, the Animal Batista. Very cool picture with the world title belt. Here's a second one of Batista. That one's signed in silver up here. Nice pose of Batista. All right, the next one we have is Bailey. Very popular current product diva. All right, from early 2000s, like around 2000, we had BB, also known as like Barbara Bush, they called her, I guess. So BB right here. Here's an interesting one. This is Beach Blast, and it's signed by a bunch of guys, so I'll try to go through them as I can here. So we got Ron Simmons on top. We got Terry Taylor. We got Bobby Eaton, Barry Windham. We got Medusa, Sting, Cactus Jack, and Steamboat, and Missy Hyatt. So a whole bunch of people signed this very cool Beach Blast 92 promo picture. Up against with Simmons, Eaton, Taylor, Sting, Wyndham, Steamboat, Medusa, Cactus, and Missy Hyatt. Okay. Next one, the Beautiful People. So we got Madison Rain. Right here, Madison Rain. We got Lacey Von Erich, and we got Velvet Sky. So the three girls that were the stable of TNA, the Beautiful People. Triple signature. All right, our next one is Becky Lynch. Okay, then we got the Bella Twins, so both Brie and Nikki, double signed. So Nikki on top here, Brie down below there. So the Bella Twins. Okay. Here's a second one of the Bella Twins in purple. So again, we got Nikki and then Brie onto the right. All right, this is a rare WCW gimmick from the late 90s. This is when Alex Wright became Berlin. Then we have the Berserker, Mr. Husk himself. Very funny picture of the Berserker. Here's a second one of the Berserker. He's with Mr. Fuji, signed in silver up here. So the Berserker. This is Beth Phoenix. She just signed it in silver, though, as the Glamazon on top. It says Glamazon. So this is Beth Phoenix. Okay, our next one is another Beth Phoenix. This time she signed it as Beth Phoenix, though. And we have a third one of Beth Phoenix here, signed in silver, by her pants legs and stuff. Beth Phoenix, okay? All right, our next one is Beulah McGillicuddy, the manager for Tommy Dreamer and the wife, Beulah McGillicuddy for ECW. Then we have the Beverly Brothers, signed by both Blake on the left, Bo on the right. You see in blue pen. So there we go, Beverly Brothers. Here's a second with the Beverly Brothers, and they're posing. So this time we got Bo here, Blake there, so the Beverly Brothers. And also on the back of that, we got a magazine page here of the Beverly Brothers, signed by both of them. All right, here comes a cool one. The Big Boss Man is giving DiBiase and Virgil a clothesline, just signed by the Boss Man. Here is a Boss Man from like the Attitude Era. And whoever went to his signing also included a picture of them standing in line when they're meeting the Boss Man. Okay. Next autograph is Big Bully Busick. Very nice guy. Talked to his fans online. He just died a few years ago. It's a very cool picture of Big Bully Busick. And here's one he mailed me. It says, so kind of like he printed out from computer paper. It says, "To Todd, all the best. Big Bully Busick, WWE 1991. And then he sent me a second picture of a computer paper one. It's him with Bruno Sammartino, like later in life. Just signed by the Bully. Okay, our next one is Big John Studd, signed right here in black. It says "To Big Andy," Big John Studd. Very cool picture of a legendary wrestler who died in 1995. This one's also signed by Big John Studd. He signed it twice, right here and right next to Andre. I don't know why he signed it by Andre, but Big John Studd, two signatures on like a little program thing. All right, you have Big Josh, a.k.a. Matt Bourne. So the original Doink, very cool picture of his WCW gimmick as Big Josh. Here you have the Big Show, signed right here in the corner, Big Show in black. Here you have Bill DeMott. We got Bill Dundee, who played Sir William later. We got a Bill Goldberg. It's a very cool picture of Goldberg. We got Bill Watts, you know, the father of Eric Watts, very legendary promoter. And he's also the WCW commissioner in '92. This is superstar Billy Graham. And we got a second one of this one, Billy Graham, and then also the referee, Dick Kroll. So a very cool picture of Billy Graham and Dick Kroll. This one is signed by Billy Jack Haynes in silver on the bottom. And that will do it for binder number 1. So we left off with Billy Jack Haynes, and we're going to pick up with Billy Jack Haynes. All right, here's one of him. He's facing Demolition Smash, and it's just signed by Billy Jack. Here we have Billy Kidman. Black Bart, big deal in the NWA, kind of like a low card in the WWF, signed in nice yellow. This is Black Jack Mulligan, black and white picture signed in blue, very nice. We got the Black Top Bully, signed on top here, he's wrestling Dustin Rhodes, Black Top Bully. Here we have the Blue Twins in a black and white photo, signed by both Jacob and Eli Blue. Here's a big rare one. You guys have not seen this one yet. I got this a few months ago. This is part of that trade. Again, get some good stuff. So I have the Blue Blazer. So right here it says Blue Blazer, and it says Owen Hart on the side. So a nice picture of Blue Blazer, Owen Hart. Very valuable piece. Hope you guys enjoy that one. All right, this is signed by, when the Blue Meanie was called Blue Dust, and he had a manager named Patricia in ECW. I don't remember this too well, but here he is with Patricia and Blue Dust. All right, our next one is the Blue World Order. So we got Hollywood Nova right here on top. We got the Blue Meanie, the Blue Meanie on the right, and in the middle we got, Big Stevie Richards. Or Big Stevie Cool, he was called at the time. All right, another triple signature. We got Bob Backlund, the Sultan, and Iron Cheek. So all three of them signed it. I know the Ashrock's a huge Iron Cheek fan. All right, we got Bob Holly. Also became Hardcore Holly. Here's Bob Orton, the solo one, signed in blue by his chest. And here's another little smaller Bob Orton photo and a piece of paper he signed as well. Here we got Bobby Eaton, beautiful Bobby Eaton, nice, long-term wrestler, good tag team. We got Bobby Fulton of the Fantastics. Sadly, I do not have his partner Tommy Rogers, but there's Bobby Fulton. Here's Bobby the Brain Heenan. That's when he got inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2004. And this picture of Bobby Heenan. Here's a cool, this is not signed, but it's like a birthday cake promo picture. Gorilla Monsoon's daughter, Valerie Morello, sent it to me. So it says Bobby Heenan and Gorilla Monsoon from Primetime Wrestling in 1988. Very cool picture. This is another Bobby Heenan, just signed by him in the red jacket. All right, we got a Bobby Lashley. All right, we got some diva named Bobcat. I don't know much about her, but here she is, Bobcat. All right, we got the Body Donis, so that's rare. So this is signed on the bottom by Chris Candido, aka Skip. And then he didn't sign the zip, he just wrote Tom Pritchard, but we got both of them, double signature of the Body Donis. There's another double signature. This is Nikolai Volkov, signed right here. And then Boris Zukov over here, so the Bolsheviks, Nikolai and Boris Zukov. Boris originally mailed this to me for free. I mailed it back to Nikolai, and he added his signature on it. So, very cool picture of the Bolsheviks. Here you have the Boogeyman. We got Booker T. Here's King Booker. It says champion 5 times, Hall of Fame 2013, I guess it says. And here's a combination of Queen Charmel on the left, and then King Booker on top. So he's in silver. She's like in kind of like a gold kind of color. So a royalty couple of Queen Charmel and King Booker. All right, here's the Booty Man and the Booty Babe. So that's, Bruce Beefcake as the Booty Man WCW. Kimberly Page was the Booty Babe. She wrote Booty Girl, Kimberly Page. So very good. Here's the Los Boricuas, the whole stable. So you got Savio Vega here, right here. Then you got, Miguel, Jesus, and Jose Estrada. So you got that whole group of the Boricuas in one photo. All right, next we got Brad Armstrong. Again, he passed away quite a few years ago. Nice guy, good worker, underrated. Here you have Brad Renegades. He's trained a lot of people in the AWA, had a brief stint as a low card guy in the WWF, Brad Renegades. This one's a little bit hard to see, but it's in a dark marker. It's Brady Boone. He also played Battle Cat in the WWF, so this is Brady Boone. All right, next is the Brain Busters. So we got all of them. We got Tully Blanchard, you got Bobby Heenan, and you got Arn Anderson. So signed by all three, the Brain Busters. This is another Brain Buster one, just signed though by Tully and Arn in red. Very nice picture. I think that's a newer one. This is Brandy Rhodes, Cody Rhodes' wife, Brandy. Here's a cool one, Bret the Hitman Hart with the Eagle Wing belt. There's another Bret Hart one, a solo one. Looks like maybe it's WCW time or late WWF, Bret Hart. Here's another cool one of Bret Hart, signed by 3 guys. It's from WrestleMania 10. So Bret Hart on the top. We got Lex Luger here on the left and Razor Ramon on the bottom. So all 3 of them signed that. The WrestleMania 10 special moment for him. This is a double signature. It's signed by both Bret Hart and Bill Goldberg. So this was in WCW like around 99 when they were the tag team champions. Very nice picture. This is B. Brian Blair. He sent this to me directly. It says, to my friend Todd, B. Brian Blair. This is Grandmaster Sexy Brian Christopher. So he wrote 2 sexy up here. And he signed his Brian Christopher right there. So a nice picture of Grandmaster Sexy Brian Christopher. Next one is like a low card jobber type guy. This is Brian Costello. It says Brian the Crippler Costello. Here he's in a cage match. He was WWF enhancement talent for years. Maybe he had some bigger success elsewhere. This one's a little bit dark too, but it's signed by Brian Lee, who was also Chains on the DOA. This is a rare one, Brian Pillman, right here in blue. So Flying Brian Pillman signed this. I guess this is like his WWF towards the end of his career. Very tragic what happened to him. This is the son, Brian Pillman Jr., signed in blue. Cool, like cartoon type character thing with him. This is signed by Brie Bella in blue. Our next one is a girl that Scott Hall trained. Her name was Brittany, and she's also known as Santana Garrett. Here's Brittany Santana Garrett. This is signed by Brock Lesnar. That's a big name to get, Brock Lesnar. The next big thing. All right, this is a triple signed by the Brood. So we got Edge here. Edge on the left, Gangrel in the middle, Christian on the right. So all 3 of them signed the Brood. This was signed by Brooke Hogan, right here, Brooke with the star. So that's Brooke Hogan. Next we have the Brooklyn Brawler. This one's a combination, so we got Bobby Heenan here, a little bit dark, and then we got the Brawler over here, so a Heenan Brawler combo. Very nice picture. Next one is signed by Brother Love. Next one here is Bruce Hart. He's in a picture with Brian Pillman from Stampede, but just signed by Bruce Hart right here. And then we got Bruno Sammartino. Nice program my brother gave me. It's certified, so a very nice thing of Bruno Sammartino. Here's another solo one of Bruno. This is Brutus Beefcake, signed in blue in the top left. Another Brutus Beefcake, signed by kind of like his, right before his scissors to the left of his body. So very cool picture of Brutus Beefcake. This one is signed right here in silver by Buddy Landell, also known as the Nature Boy. And speaking of buddies, we got the Playboy Buddy Rose Blow Away Diet. He signed it as Buddy Rose in blue right there. Okay. Next one, Buff Bagwell. It says NWO for life. Bull Nakano. It says WWF Women's Champion Bull Nakano. Very nice picture and signature. Got that from a signing. We got Bully Ray Dudley. Nice one of Bunkhouse Buck. Here's Bunkhouse Buck and Colonel Parker, and Bunkhouse even scribed Slamboree 94 on the bottom. Signed by both. All right, there's another stud stable one signed by everybody except for Dick Slater. So you see Bunkhouse Buck right there. You see Colonel Parker. You see Ming. And yep, so we got 3 of the 4. So everybody except for Dick Slater signed this one. This one's signed by Bushwhacker Luke. Funny picture of him. This one's signed by both Bushwhackers. It says Luke and Butch. And there you go, the Bushwhackers. A Coliseum video promotion ad signed by, again, by both Bushwhackers, Luke and Butch. That's from '93, I believe. Yep. Here it says Hacksaw Butch Reed, the Natural. So nice picture of Butch Reed with inscriptions of both gimmicks, the Natural and Hacksaw. This is Butcher Vachon, Luna Vachon's relative. Here we have the 3 faces of Foley. So we got Cactus Jack, Mankind Have a Nice Day, and Dude Love. And you can put the heart. So different colors. Sign all 3 gimmicks of Mick Foley. All right, next one is just Cactus Jack only. This is Cactus Jack and Kevin Sullivan. Cactus down here. And Sullivan right here on the right. So nice one of Cactus Jack and Kevin Sullivan. All right, our next one is Candice Michelle. Here's another one of Candice Michelle. All right, our next one is Captain Lou Albano. So it says Jesus, Captain Lou Albano. Okay. Next one is Carlito and Molina. Next one is Carlito and Primo when they won the tag team titles. So Primo signed right here in silver, Carlito in blue. Another triple signature here. We got Carlito, Tori Wilson, and Candice Michelle. We got his father, Carlos Colon. Hold on a second. Just that camera. Okay. I'm gonna hold it like this, and this way I don't have to move my thing so much. All right, there we go. That's easier. So we got Carlos Colon. Next, we got see it there in blue on the bottom. That is Carmella. It's a nice picture of Carmella. All right, next one is signed by Cesaro, Natalia Neidhart, and we got what was his name again? Tyson Kidd. That's right, Tyson Kidd. So we got, all right. So again, Cesaro, Natalia, and Tyson Kidd. Okay, this one is Charlie Haas, signed right here in the blue. This one's Charlotte Flair. And we got Charlotte and Rick. So Rick right here, 16-time champion. And we got Charlotte up there. Very nice picture of the combo, Charlotte and Rick. This one is Charlie Caruso. Signed in blue. Signed in silver with the heart. This is Chavo Guerrero Senior. Very funny outfit, the Mexican hat. And you got his son, Chavo Guerrero Jr. This is a current product girl. Her name is Chelsea Green. All right, next one. All right, Chris Adams. I used to have a picture. You saw it last time. Well, I had to trade that though to get some better stuff. So now I just have like a regular picture and a little like like piece of paper or index card he signed. So at least I do have something still signed by him. I just unfortunately don't have the full 8x10 anymore. But sometimes you gotta trade good stuff to get things. So, and then of course the crippler Chris Benoit, also known as the Killer. So here he is clotheslining Matt Hardy in that picture. And we'll do it for number 2. This one starts off with we got both Chris Candido and Tammy Sitch Sonny. So you wrote Chris Candido, and then we got Sonny. A very nice picture of the two of them together. Here you have Y2J, Chris Jericho, signed right there. This one is a combination of Jericho and Lance Storm. They were the Thrill Seekers, in USWA or something. Here they are together though. Jericho right here. I got him in a live signing, and Lance Storm had already previously signed that. There's another combination one. So this is CM Punk right here, and then Chris Jericho signed up here. So it's Jericho putting Punk in the walls of Jericho, and signed by both of them. All right, next one is the Masterpiece Chris Masters, signed right here. This is signed by Chris Walker. It says Best Wishes Chris Walker. He was like a low card talent that was in the WWF around late 91 and early 92. Didn't last too long. He's big in, I think it was GWF or some better shit like that. Here's the second one. It says TW Best Wishes Chris Walker. This is Captain Charisma Christian. This one is signed by both Christian and Edge. They're with, I don't think these are real Dudleys, these are like miniature guys that they were mocking at the time, but signed by Christian and Edge. There's another combination one. This is signed by, all right, Trish Stratus right here in dark, hard to see. You got Christian, and then you got Tyson Tomko. So it's a triple signature signed by all three. I liked it when Trish was with Christian. It's a shame it didn't last too long because Christian got injured. But again, signed by all three. So Trish over there. A little dark, like I said. You can see it though. Christian, and then Tomko. All right, next one is Chris Nowinski. Remember, he was the Harvard graduate guy. He had a concussion, had to retire, so that's Chris Nowinski. We got a China. We got a second China. There she's with Hunter, just signed by China though. We got Clarence Mason, the lawyer for the WWF. CM Punk, big name star. You got Cobra. You got Cody Rhodes. Looks like, I guess, one of his earlier type signatures. All right, we got the Iron Cheek. He wrote WWF champion Colonel Mustafa. So Colonel Mustafa is the reason I put it as in C. It's like a W2K thing. All right, we got the Conquistadors. So we got number 1 here and number 2 there. There's the Conquistadors. And there's a second one of the Conquistadors against one of the British Bulldogs. I think it's Dynamite. So cool one, signed by Conquistador 1 and Conquistador 1 and Conquistador 2. Okay. And another thing, this one was just signed by the original Conquistador though. Okay. This is Corporal Kirchner. There's another one of Corporal Kirchner. This is Cousin Luke. Here from Hillbilly Jim Stable, the Hillbilly Cousin Luke. This is from Craig DeGeorge. It says to Todd, my very best wishes, Craig DeGeorge. So some guy made me a cool custom photo of that, of the guy who used to do interviews named Craig DeGeorge. All right. Here we got Sergeant Craig Pittman from the U.S. Marine Corps. Here we have Crash Holly. That's a tough graph to get, of Crash Holly. This one is Crowbar. Here we have Crime Time. So signed by both Shad, tragic what happened to him last summer, and JTG. So we got Crime Time. And there's a picture of the signing and everything like that going on. This is from Kurt Hawkins. Here we have Davari. Damien Demento, he's a very funny guy. Dan the Beast Severn, there's with the title belt. Here's Dana Brooke, sign right there. And we got a second one of Dana Brooke in red tights, sign right here. Daniel Bryan. Here we have Dangerous Danny Davis, sign on top. Danny Spivey, sign right there. We have both Hebners. We got Dave Hebner and Earl Hebner, and you signed it. Very hard to tell apart. This is from the main event when the whole Hogan Andre and the heel turn thing. Andre won the title. This I got recently. This is from Dave Sullivan. I had him write Dave Sullivan, aka Equalizer, WCW 1993-1996, and then he wrote the world's #1 Hulkamaniac. So very cool picture of Dave Sullivan. I used to have a different picture. I sold that one. It was personalized to his niece. I had no use for it, so now I have this one, which is really nice. All right, we have Dave Taylor from the Blue Bloods. We have Davey Boy Smith right here. Very nice picture of the Bulldog from early '90s WWF. Here's another Davey Boy Smith one. This is like a magazine page. Davey Boy Smith. This is signed by David Flair and Tori Wilson. Here's David Hartsmith, the son of Davey Boy. This is David Sammartino, the son of Bruno. This is Dr. D. David Schultz. Very cool picture of him. We have Dawn Marie. Another one of Dawn Marie, like in a Santa kind of outfit. Sign right here. All right, we got Dean Malenko, sign up top. There's a second one of Dean Malenko. He's got Raven in the hold. We got Deborah McMichael. We got Demolition. So we got Axe and Smash. Okay, next. Another Demolition one. This is signed by Axe, Smash, and Mr. Fuji. So it's got the 2 Demolition with Fuji. This is another one Demolition. It's got all 3 members. So it's got Crush, Smash, and Axe on the bottom. So the 3 Demolition, Axe, Smash, and Crush. This is another Demolition one. Jim Powers got this from me signed for when he went to go meet them on tour. So this is says to Todd, good luck, Axe of Demolition. This one just says Demolition Smash. So a cool picture of them. And then this is another 3 Demolition one. This is magazine page signed by Axe, Crush in the middle, and Smash on the top. So not many people have a 3 Demolition one. I actually have 2 of them, which is pretty cool. All right, next one is this current champion diva in Impact. Her name is Deonna Purrazzo. If I'm saying it wrong, I apologize, but that's Deonna Purrazzo. This is another old school woman wrestler. Her name was Desiree Peterson. She's from like the late 80s. This is signed by Deuce, Cherry, and Domino. So Deuce and Domino with Cherry. And I have a second one of them. So there you go, Deuce, Cherry, and Domino. All 3 of them again. All right, we got a couple of Diamond Dallas Page. There's one of them. There's DDP and Kimberly. So they both signed that. DDP and Kimberly. This is DDP on like one of those autographed match sheets, almost like WrestleMania Access. And here I am actually meeting DDP, and he signed the picture. Here's a relatively new one. This is cool. The Diamond Stud. So when Razor Ramon became the Diamond Stud. So that's... I'm going to try to get maybe DDP to sign that someday, but signed by Diamond Stud. This is Diana Hartsmith. So, the wife of Davey Boy. We got Dick Slater. A second one of Dick Slater. We got Diesel with the world title. Very cool picture. This is the fake Diesel. So that is signed by Kane, Glenn Jacobs. Dino Bravo. So it's like a picture of like the late 80s when he was still part of the You know, he teamed with the new Dream Team, or when he was also like by himself solo. This was like 86, 87. There's another Dino Bravo when he's with Frenchie. At one time I did have a combo of them, but again, sometimes I had to trade this stuff to get some better things, so it's hard. On the back of the Dino Bravo thing's a magazine page. This is Greg Valentine. Sign right there. This is a new one. This is the Disciples of Apocalypse. So it's signed by Skull and 8-Ball. Crush and Brian Lee are in the picture too as chains, but they did not sign, just Skull and 8-Ball. Alright, Disco Inferno. It says Shake Your Booty, Disco Inferno. D'Lo Brown, signed right up here. This is the original Doink. He just signed as Matt Bourne though. He didn't write Doink, so Matt Bourne as Doink. This is signed by the second Doink, which is Skinner Doink. It says right here Doink 2, and it's from WrestleMania 9 when they're playing a trick on Crush. This is signed by the other Doink that was Ray Lucatelli. He was a babyface. He grew up in Prams, New Jersey. He was with Dink, so they both signed that one. I think this one's also signed by Ray Lucatelli. Doink the Clown with the Brawler, who he's beating up. Some cool picture of Doink and Brawler. This is signed by Dolph Ziggler, right here. And we got Kalisto in yellow. So Ziggler and Kalisto. This is Dominic DiNucci, old school guy, trained guys like Cactus Jack and Shane Douglas. This is Don Morocco during his babyface run. This is Aloha Don Morocco. This is a combination of Morocco and Bob Backlund. So they both signed it, a match between Don Morocco and Bob Backlund. This is signed by Doom, all the members. So we got Ron Simmons. We got Hacksaw Butch Reed on top, on the corner up here. We got Teddy Long on the bottom. So Doom and Teddy Long, everybody signed it. This is Dory Funk. This is signed by Doug Gilbert. He's a low card guy who appeared in the 96 Rumble. He's right here. So this is Dangerous Doug Gilbert. This is Doug Summers, the guy who teamed up with Buddy Rose, very famous in the AWA. Made some jobber appearances in WWF and WCW. This is the Dream Team. So we got Beefcake and Valentine, the Dream Team with the belts. This is Drew McIntyre. Here's Droz. This is after he's paralyzed, we just signs DD. We got Dude Love. And then we got the Dudleys and Stacy. So Bubba Ray, Stacy, and Devon. Very sexy picture where Stacy's pretty much naked and covered by the belts on her private parts and, you know, her breast area too. So the Dudleys and Stacy. And that's the end of Binder 3. All right, we're going to open it up with Duke the Dumpster Drosy. Okay, signed up here. Duke the Dumpster Drosy. This is signed by the Dungeon of Doom. So we got a bunch of members. We got the one-man gang here with his symbol. We got the Barbarian. We got Ming. And we got Hugh Morris up there. So the Dungeon of Doom, signed by 4 members. Very cool. Dustin Rhodes. And he inscribed U.S. Champion. Very cool picture of the natural Dustin Rhodes. Here's Dusty Rhodes, signed in black. Very nice picture of the American Dream. And here's a Dusty Rhodes one from WWF days with the polka dots. And there's another Dusty Rhodes one right there. Okay, looks like a magazine page. Next one is Dirty Dutch Mantell. Just wrote Dirty Dutch. And here's a magazine page where he actually wrote Dirty Dutch Mantell. Okay. Here we have Devon Dudley. Here we have the Dynamic Dudes, signed by both members. We got the franchise Shane Douglas, and we got Johnny Ace over here. So very cool picture. They both signed it. Not too many Johnny Ace autographs out there, I don't think. Here we have the Dynamite Kid. A second one of the Dynamite Kid. We got Earl Hebner. This is from TNA. Earthquake. That's a tough one to get. It's a very cool picture of the natural disaster Earthquake. Here we have Eddie Gilbert and Cactus Jack both signed it. This is Be Cool Eddie Gilbert. And then Hello George Cactus Jack. So nice barbed wire type match between those two. And there's another one of Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. That's personalized to a guy named Roy. Eddie Gilbert. Eddie Guerrero. So look at these big names here. Eddie Gilbert and then Eddie Guerrero. 2 big names in a row. Here's a second one of Eddie Guerrero from the WWF days. You see, he has a signature change. That's how it looked like in WCW. And that's how it looked in WWF. Okay. Here's a combination of Edge and Lita. So Edge over here, Lita up there. Very provocative photo of Lita as usual. So Edge and Lita. This is a girl who actually lives like a town for me. I heard her name was Electra. This is a new Elizabeth I got. You guys never seen this one before from the past videos or anything. This is Elizabeth. Best wishes, Elizabeth. This is another Elizabeth one with the world title. Very nice. There's a third Elizabeth one from WCW days up here. And another one of Elizabeth. This is like from either Horseman or NWO days. I think NWO. So Elizabeth, very hot. She's getting the breast implants at this point. This is Emma. We got a young Eric Bischoff here when he was like an interviewer in WCW. We got Eric Watts. We got Ernest the Cat Miller up here. And then we got Sonny Ono down there. So Ernest Miller, a little tougher to read up there. Sonny Ono, cool combo of those two. We got S.A. Rios. We got Eugene. We got Eva Marie. I think she just came back recently to the Federation. We got Evan Bourne. So this is Peace, Evan Bourne. We got Eve Torres. She will believe in it. We got Ezekiel Jackson right here in silver. The big Zeke who was act. We got Farouk from his original gimmick in '96. Not too many pictures of that. Here we got Fabulous Moolah and Harley Race. Cool combo of them. Nick Bockwinkel in the picture too, but only signed by Moolah and Race. Here we have the Fabulous ones. So we got Stan Lane and Steve Kern, the Fabulous ones. Here you have Fandango and Summer Rae. So Summer Rae signed down there, and Fandango right here in silver. Very cool combo picture of those two. Here you have Fatu. Time to Make a Difference, Fatu. Nice picture of him. Fifi the Maid. It's dated 2010. WCW picture. This is Finley. We got Flash Funk. Here we have all the Horsemen. So we got Ole Anderson, Tully Blanchard, James J. Dillon. We got Arn Anderson on top, and we got Ric Flair right down here. So we got all the Horsemen, the 5 of them, the original, in this one. Here we got another Horseman piece. We got Tully on the bottom, Arn here, Flair there, Luger there, and James J. Dillon. So this is when Luger joined the Horsemen. So no Ole, now you have Lex. Here's another version of the Horsemen. We got Barry Windham, we got Arn Anderson, we got Ric Flair, and we got Sid. Paulie Dangerously is interviewing them, but no Paulie on this one, just the 4 Horsemen. Here we have Francine, very hot in ECW, still looks good today. Here's another one of Francine, looking very sexy in a revealing outfit, a bikini. That's Francine, right signed up here. This is PSA Certified with Francine and Shane Douglas. This is a low card guy in WCW. His name is Frankie Lancaster. This is Classy Freddie Blassie. It says Best Wishes from Freddie Blassie, 1997. This is the Freebirds. It's signed by all 3 of them. So we got Michael P.S. Haynes, we got Jimmy Garvin, and we even got Buddy Roberts in this one. He's really tough to get. So nice 3 combo from a WrestleCon of the Freebirds. And this is another Freebird version. This is just Garvin and Hayes though. This is Frenchie Martin, the guy who managed Dino Bravo all those years. This is Friar Ferguson, the brief gimmick for Bastion Booger. Here we have the FBI. We got Chuck Palumbo, we got Nunzio, and we got Johnny the Bull Stamboli. So cool one of the FBI. Here's another FBI one. This is just Vito and Nunzio. We got Funaki, and he wrote Indeed. Here we got the Funk Brothers. So we got Dory Funk and Terry Funk, Funk Brothers. Gail Kim. Gangrel. These are the gangsters. So Mustafa and New Jack, who just passed away not too long ago. So the gangsters. This is just signed by Garrison Cade. It also has Mark Jindrak in the picture, but only signed by Garrison Cade, who passed away. This was an interesting one. I got this from Gary Michael Capetta. Actually, but Ric Flair had signed it to him. It's a to Gary best personal regards. Yeah, best personal regards, Ric Flair. February 26th, 89. And he wrote, to Todd, legendary WWF WCW ring announcer Gary Michael Capetta. So very cool to get a combo of Flair and Capetta from Gary. And there's a little thing he included there. There's Gene Snitsky. George South, legendary low card guy for many years. George the Animal Steele. So it says George Steele the Animal. Nice picture with mine. There it says, what a team. George Steele the Animal. Very cool picture. This is Gerald Briscoe. I had to get rid of my old Giant one for another trade. This one's a little bit worse, but it's still a decent picture. It says the Giant, 1998. So I had a different one before, but it's still a decent picture. Here you have Giant Gonzalez. It's a cool picture of Giant Gonzalez from back in the day. There's the Giant Silva, and Sonny signed it too. Some independent federation. Look how he's almost as tall as the ceiling in this arena. So the Giant Silva with Sonny. This is Giant Gonzalez again as WCW's El Gigante. This one's certified by JSA, so nice one of El Gigante. This is Gilbert. This is Glacier. It says Be Cool, WCW Glacier. This is another one Glacier sent me personally. It says, to Todd, thank you. Thank you for being a fan of pro wrestling. Be Cool, Glacier. So a very nice picture of Glacier. These are the Glamour Girls. We got Leilani Kai and Judy Martin. This is the Gobbledygooker, which was Hector Guerrero. So signed right here in green. It says the Gobbledygooker. Hard to read that. Or it just says the Gooker. I'm sorry, the Gooker. But a cool picture of the Gobbledygooker. Not going to find too many autographs of him out there. This is the Godfather as the Intercontinental Champion. This one's a combination signed by the Godwins. We got Henry O. Godwin, Hogg, Phineas Godwin, and Sonny, who got slapped in the bottom. So the Godwins and Sonny, everybody signed this cool. It was like a magazine turned into an 8x10. This is Goldust. This is a recent one I got. This is a Goldust Marlena combo. It came from High Spots. So there he is, Intercontinental Champion with Marlena. And Goldust signed there, Marlena right there, both in gold. All right, here we have the Goon. Bill Irwin as the Goon. This is a rare one. Gordon Soley signs it pretty small right there. Gordon Soley. This Gorilla Monsoon, I got this from his daughter. It says, to all my fans, you're in sport. Gorilla Monsoon. Very nice thing. And included on the back his WWF business card and this cool little like bio thing on him and his kids. Here we have the Great Khali. We have the Great Muda. Greg Gagne from the AWA. Greg the Hammer Valentine. This one he's like a face, 91. There's another Greg Valentine one, it's like a magazine page. This is the Gemini, which were Jake and Jesse. So the Gemini. From 2006. This is a new one, it's rare. Hack Myers from ECW. Even wrote ECW in the bottom. Hack Myers up there. Very rare autograph and very cool item. This is Haku. Here we have Bobby Heenan and King Haku. So King Haku with Bobby Heenan. Very cool picture. And that will do it for this binder. So I've gone through 4 today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll do more videos with the F-Shock in the future with the collection. Have a good day, everybody. Bye. All right, F-Shock, you still awake? Yeah. That came out good? Okay. All right, let me just close this binder up and then we'll do that. Let me just put this thing down and we'll do that. I'm just staying it up again. Okay, that's good, right? Okay. Just tell me when. Hi, everyone. This is Todd Hamilton, also known as the WRESTLEVESSEL. I have been a professional wrestling fan since the spring of 1992 when I was about 5 years old. I've been watching wrestling since 92, and for years I've collected different things such as wrestling figures, footage on VHS and DVD. And starting around 2012, I started getting to this autograph stuff. So I was collecting a lot of autograph 8x10s, magazines, cards, things like that. And I'm going over my collection with you guys here. Fortunately, I started in 2012 because in the last year, a lot of people are ripping people off on COVID prices, and it's so out of control now. I couldn't even afford it if I started now. So it's a good thing I started collecting, about 9 years ago when prices were more fair. And we're just throughout these videos, we're going to go through some of my 8x10s and maybe some of my other memorabilia down the road. So hope you guys enjoy this, and like and subscribe and leave comments, or if you want to share things about your own experiences meeting wrestlers or your collections, please feel free to do so. Thank you.